right now because prices are moving down. You can see for the past 24 hours, overall crypto market is down. Bitcoin is down. We're seeing Ethereum is down. And that's actually what we wanted. Now, even though we recently had the announcement that the Fed has recently cut rates, which is good, more liquidity in the market, we're still seeing prices move down, which is what I want because I believe with prices moving downwards direction, it actually sets us up to make an even bigger move with prices moving in the upwards direction as a whole. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to first start off with Bitcoin, and then we're going to look at multiple crypto projects. The reason why I like the fact that prices are moving down is number one is we're seeing this pattern play out. Now, typically when we see this structure, it is a very bearish structure, meaning as prices continue to move a little bit high within this range, it typically breaks down. Yes, prices are probably going to break down. But the thing that I like about it is that with prices breaking towards the downside, guess what? It sets us up to make a massive run towards the upside. Here you can see once we hit this bottom, we actually ran all the way up and we hit this resistance. And once we hit this resistance, prices got rejected and ended up coming back down. Nah, what's up? What's up, Nana? I hope you're having a good day. Always good to see you on the live stream. Now, after prices hit this range and started coming back down, we see one point of contact. We see a second point of contact. And then the third, guess what happened with the third? The third didn't even come all the way up here. And the reason why the third point of contact didn't even hit all the way up here, because we have this stinking level that is so important. This level is so hard for Bitcoin to get above, hence why we keep having prices get rejected. Yesterday it hit this range, hence why we knew prices were going to go down. And today that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that the overall crypto market, let me open up the crypto bubbles right now so we can see, it's red, right? Prices are red. In my private community, no, someone called me up, took some short on Solana, currently up on that trade right now. No, shout out to Julian. So what I expect prices to happen soon is, and this is why I said I'm happy with prices moving down, is because of this. And I spoke a little bit about this yesterday, but I'm going to rewind it and make sure everyone understands it. Right now, this is the major level for the market to get above, right? Bitcoin struggling to get to that 94K because they rejected off 90K once, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what, six times it hit off that 94K. Now, the good thing about it getting rejected from that 94K is that if we get a huge rejection and prices ends up coming back down closer towards this range, which is what I want, it now sets us up to make a huge explosion towards the upside, because now we have a main bottom here, a double bottom here, and then boom, explosion. So ideally, I want prices to go down. I want prices. Why do you want price? That's why I want prices to go down, because then it sets us up to make a huge explosion toward the upside. So that's what I really like in regards to BTC within the short term. So now what does that mean for us? Like, should you be buying the dip right now, right? Prices are moving down. Should we be accumulating? Should we be buying more crypto, or should we not be buying more crypto? Like, what should we do? Buy the dip or not buy the dip? So this is how I see it. I won't buy the dip anywhere up here. I'll buy the dip down here, or if it breaks here. Low 80K, buy the dip price. Buy the dip within the low 80K price range. Now, here's the thing with buying the dip at the low 80K price range, all right? Don't buy a lot. Split entrance, okay? So this is what I mean. The one huge mistake I see people make in crypto is, let's say someone has $1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, right? Remember this, because a lot of people make this mistake. They'll take all their $3,000, right? And they see prices going down a little bit and they buy it all. They put all their money in at one price. Stop that. Don't do that. That's how you lose money. Putting in all your money at one price. One thing you can do that's better is take your money, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I don't care how much money you have. Even if you have $500, bro, you need to start somewhere. Right? You guys already know about me, right? Like when I got into crypto, like I put in $5 my first trade. $5 my first trade, right? Everyone who signed up for the crypto class, I walk you guys through how I turned $600 into over $20,000. So don't even like when I hear people say, I don't have that much money. You guys, it doesn't matter how much money you have. Like making money in crypto is less predicated on the amount of funds you have, and it's more predicated on how good of a strategy and a technique you have. Right, that supersedes the amount of money you have. Because even if you got $1 billion, well, guess what? You know nothing about investing and trading, you're gonna lose all your money. If I have 500 bucks, but I know how to invest, I know how to trade, I'm gonna outbeat you. Like I'm gonna outdo you sooner or later, right? So just keep that in mind. So for everyone who messages me who says, "Hey man, I don't have that much money," stop that nonsense. Bro, work with what you have and you'll be able to make profit. You'll be able to make money. Remember, like everyone who signs up for the training today, I'm going to show you the strategy that I use that turned 600 bucks into over $20,000. Like, come on, bro. Come on. So we got to get rid of those limiting beliefs. All right. Now, let's talk about when you would actually buy, right? And how you would buy during this price range, right? Do whatever you want, not financial advice. This is just what worked for me. So, all right. So if I'm looking to buy right now, right? And this is just the Bitcoin chart, right? We're going to go over Ethereum, Solana, and some of the other crypto projects soon after we finish with our BTC. Now, if I'm looking to buy right now, okay, let's talk about taking a short, okay, let me know right now. Who here shorts crypto or wants to know how to short crypto? Okay, hang on. Who here even knows what the heck I'm talking about when I say shorting crypto? Does anyone know what I mean? Okay, let me just explain in case you guys are at work, can't look at your phone. All right, so there's two ways to make money in crypto, right? There's two ways. The way everyone else knows, like common sense, right? Crypto goes down, you buy, it runs up, you make money. Right? We all know that, right? Prices run up, we make money, our crypto wallet gets big, fat, juicy. Yes, yes, yes. We're prospering, we're smiling, make your money, take the wifey shopping, go to your resorts, travel the world, go to Europe, Italy, eat that good spaghetti, blah, blah, blah. Now, the other way is when you make money when prices are actually moving in the downwards direction, right? Making money with prices moving down. You guys, in my private community, right here, in my private community, one of my students actually messaged me, right? Dirty Sprite, right? He messaged me and he wanted to take the short position on Ethereum, right? And this is what I talk about. He took the short position on Ethereum. This was yesterday, right? And I followed up on him. I'm like, hey, how's that short position doing? He says it's doing good, I'm currently up 18%. I'm currently up 18% in one day, right? So let's say he just put in 2,000 bucks. 2,000 bucks, 18% is around like 340 bucks. Multiply that by 2 because I know he traded on leverage. So he made almost what, 780 bucks? 780 bucks in one day from taking a short position, you guys, right here. How's the short position doing? So the reason why I want to say that is that for everyone who's new to crypto, don't have the mindset that there's only one way of making profit. Right? There's multiple ways of making profit, right? So you can make profit when prices go down, and you can make profit when prices go. Sorry, you can make money when you can make profit. Wow. Okay. You can make profit when price goes up, and you can make profit when prices goes down, right? So it's all about knowing what you're doing, right? And remember what I said prior. It's not about how much money you have, right? Regardless if you have $1,000 bucks, $1 million bucks, 500 bucks, $500,000. You can do it. You just have to know good strategies and good techniques. All right? All right, good. Someone said no. I don't know what you mean, mister. What's your profile picture? Bark said no. All right. If you have any questions, drop your questions in the comment, you guys. I got you. I'm here to answer everybody's question. Remember the goal. The goal is to get our crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right? So next thing. Now, if I am looking to actually buy at this price, what price would I buy at? Right? If I'm looking to actually make money in the short term, what price would I potentially look to buy at? Okay, so now we're going to talk about that. Thank you for everyone who's giving me likes right now. I don't know who it is who's hitting that like button, but I appreciate the love, you guys. Thank you. Let me move myself away. I feel like I'm in this itty bitty little corner right here. All right, there you go. All right. So now if I'm looking to buy, this is what I would do. All right, give me a number. How much? Give me a number, you guys. Give me an amount of money. Can you do? What do you mean Coinbase advance? I don't. Okay, $2,000. All right. I don't know what you mean. I don't understand what you mean by that. Coinbase advance? Like, what do you mean by do Coinbase advance? Like, that's not a Coinbase isn't a crypto. That's what up, Mooney? What up, Vitalik's cousin? What up? All right, $2,000. All right, so with 2,000K, the way I would do this is, all right, so let's say you're taking that aggressive approach, all right? Let's say you're taking that aggressive approach to the $2,000, and let's just split it up. What I would do is I would actually set an alert right here. So that'll be step number one, right? I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna tell you guys, I would set an alert right here. Naicke, why are you gonna set an alert right here? The reason why I would set an alert right here is because I want prices to come all the way down here. Why do you want prices to come all the way down here? Because last time we saw prices hit down here, it had a pretty decent spike toward the upside. So if prices start moving down here, I want to get that alert so that my phone is going to just send me that notification, right? Shout out to iPhone over Android, you guys. Okay, I get low-key Android over iPhone, but iPhone just makes life easier. Connects with the Mac. All right, so I would set an alert here, right? So that's how I set an alert. I wouldn't set a limit buy. I just set an alert. No. We don't want to set a limit. You don't want to set a limit order, right? You see, you're wheezy. This is where we think next level. I got you, brother. Let me finish. We set an alert here. We don't want to buy here, right? The reason why we set an alert here, because what we really want to do is, I like that, man. You're here to learn. I'm here to share gems. We'll get everybody's crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. Right, what we want to do is set an alert here, because what we really want to do is we want to buy in. I'll show you guys the ideal buy price. Our ideal buy price is right. Yo, what's going on with my? All right, our ideal buy price. Hang on, you guys. Let me fix this real quick. Our ideal buy price is actually right here. This is where we really want to buy. But the thing is, we don't want to be sitting on our cash and potentially miss out on money, right? We don't want to miss out. So then what we do is we take our $2,000, right? $2,000, and we divide it up by 3. 1, 2, 3. What's 2,000 divided by 3, you guys? I don't even know. What is that? 1,000 and something? No, not. What is it? 900 and 2,000 divided by 3 equals, geez, I said 900. It's 600. Jeez, bro. I can't believe I got an A in stats in university. That's crazy. All right, so then I would divide my money into 3. And then what I would do is I would do my first buy right here. This would be my first buy. And the reason why this would be my first buy, because we have to realize that this pattern typically goes like this, right? It typically breaks down. So my first $660, right? My first 660, it's actually 666. That's wild. So the first amount, let's just make it 3,000. Let's make it easy. So my first 1,000, I would buy it right here. Boom. This is my first $1,000. Buy right here. Right? With prices breaking down right here. Then my second 1,000, I would buy right here. Why right here? Because of this. It hit this area, bounce up. And now if I go back to this range, look, right? We can see this whole area, strong level of support. And my last buy, my last 1,000, I would buy right here. Now you can do the same thing with $2,000. Just make it $660, right? Buy here, and the last one I would buy right here. And the reason why is because every time it hits here, we can see prices really ran towards the upside. So this one is like a great area. Like this would be the creme de la creme. Like ça c'est le meilleur. Like that's the best of the best, bro. That's the, I don't even know. Like that's the best. Right? And this is what I really like. And I showed this a few weeks ago, that if you zoom out, Look how beautiful this would be if it went bomb, 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 double bottom, whoop, whoop. That's a beautiful buy. That's gorgeous. That's a beauty. Whew, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous, right? So that would be the ideal buy. That's how I was playing. Now this is the Bitcoin chart. This is Bitcoin, right? So I had $2,000. I typically wouldn't even Bitcoin. If I had $2,000, you could trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin is definitely one you can trade, or you could even look at, with 2,000, I might look at Sol. I might look at my Solana, right? We know our baby girl Solana. She's always looking gorgeous, right? She's looking good, especially with the way she's been moving lately. That was Bitcoin. We're looking at, right? So that's how I would play Bitcoin. Now, next one on the list. Last time I did this, price kept going down after my last buy. Still waiting for it to go up. Last time you did, you have to cut your losses fast. You shouldn't wait for prices to go back up. Okay, I want to teach you guys something. Yo, bro, what song is this? Why is this old song playing in my... I don't know why I got Usher playing in my ear. I'm like, yo, bro. I went to Spotify, it's playing Usher right now. I'm like, what in the world? Okay, so here's the thing, because I wanna say this because this is actually important. If you're making a trade for the short term, you should not hold it while it's going down and just say, it's okay, I'm gonna wait for prices to go up. Like, that's how a lot of people get in situations where they buy the crypto, and then after that, they're like, oh, okay, like, dang, I'm down on my investment. Okay, I'll just wait till it goes up, right? And now you have all this cash that's sitting. So the way you do it is with your $2,000, let's say your $2,000, you put in what in the world? You buy at the way I showed. As soon as you see your $2,000 go down to like 1,900, sell everything. Like, get out. I'm out. Why? Because it went too low. So here's an example. I'm gonna explain this because this is important for people to know. Okay, it's kind of like this. I'll show you guys a good example. Okay, so here's a really clear example, because it's different if you're doing it for the long term versus doing it for the short term. Okay. Let's say you look at this and you're like, oh, look, every single time crypto hits here, it bounces up. It hit here, it bounced up. It hit here again, then it bounced up. Oh, this came all the way down here. It hit this range, then it bounced up. And then you decide to now buy when it hits this range, right? Money is moving into silver and gold. I know that it is. Silver hit an all-time high yesterday when Jerome Powell was speaking. So now, if prices come to this range, and let's say you buy, hey, I bought. Okay, great. It runs up. Oh, I wanted to sell when it came all the way up here, right? Because if it goes up here, I make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 bucks, like whatever amount of money you want to make, right? When prices hit this, let's just say you make that much money. But then what happens is you bought and then prices went down just a little bit. As soon as it goes down here, sell everything. Like, just sell. Just get out. Get out of the trade. Why? Because now what happens is what was holding you up becomes your resistance. What was helping you to run up is now going to push prices down. So you just sell everything. All right, I put in 2,000. Okay, I got back 1,900. I lost $100. But guess what? I lost $100. I can definitely make that up. Where people mess up is instead of selling and losing like $50, $100, they wait and prices just ends up coming way down. And now prices are bouncing here and it's like, dang, now if I sell, I lose half of all my money, right? Like you lose half of everything and you're like, dang, I don't want to lose half of everything, right? So now you put yourself in this really weird, sticky situation. Now, if you're doing this for the long term, right? If you're doing this for the long term, then yeah, that's fine. If you're doing it for the long term, then you buy here, it crashes again, you buy some more, crashes again, you buy some more, because in the long term, you know, oh, geez, this crypto, even though prices do crash, oh, in the long term, it just always ends up running up higher and higher and higher in the long term, right? So this is more what I'm saying right now is more based on short term. So in the short term, one key, I'll let you guys know right now. Yeah, this was my last trade. LOL. Lucky I can tell. I can let it sit, but I need to learn how to short term. You need to learn how to short, bro. Training is in the bio right up here. Crypto training. Sign up. Laycrypto.ca. You guys. Training in the bio. It's happening today, right? So that's what we do for short term. You gotta be able to walk away. Whoever sent me the gift, thank you. I appreciate that. And all the likes, I appreciate that. You gotta be able to walk away, because then you'll be able to make back all your money and you'll be able to make more, right? Boom, boom, boom. Don't be one of those people like who buy it and price starts going down and you just hold it. You're like, I'm just gonna wait for it to go up. I just go wait for it. You guys, I made the same mistake when I was new. I made the same mistake when I was new. Trust me. Right? It's all good. I made the same mistake. But now you guys learn. Now we all know, and we won't make the same mistake again. Now I'm going to scroll up and see. Boss said, are you still here, boss? Oh, why would you do XRP instead of Solana? What? I never said XRP instead of Solana. What are you talking about? I really like Solana. Solana is one of my favorite cryptos. But remember, we don't get married to crypto. Stay married to the wifey. Crypto is just a tool. Crypto is a tool to get your crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right, did I miss any questions? ARC advertising. Well, I don't really understand what you're saying. The massive wake in October. That was manipulation. That was manipulation. That was massive manipulation. Well, it's not even like, are you talking about this wick? You talking about this October wick? Okay, so here's the thing with this October wick. All right. If you have like a little understanding of crypto, you would have sold your crypto here and you would have sold it here and you would have sold it here, right? Like this wick shouldn't have been a signal to sell. This wick was straight like this, but you should have sold here. You should have sold here. You should have sold here, right? Like you shouldn't have like this wick. Like if this happened, you're a little late. And the reason why I say that is, you guys, I'll tell you guys this. One of the rules I live by that I teach. Thank you for all the likes. Hey, yo. And the reason why I say that is that here's a really simple rule I live by. I'll share with you guys. When prices hit all-time high, sell. You don't have to sell everything. But when prices hit all-time high, you sell. Like, it's that simple. You will always end up winning if you sell when prices hit all-time high, right? And now, when I say sell, I don't mean like you sell everything. I'll give you guys a simple example. Bitcoin hit an all-time high here, right? I sell 10%. It crashed again. It ran up. I sell another 10%. Ran up. Oh, new all-time high. Sell again. Oh, new all-time high again. Sell again. Oh, another new all-time high. Sell again. Oh, another new all-time high. Sell again. We have to think like, what is all-time high, you guys? Think about it. Everyone's like, I want crypto to hit all-time high. I want crypto to hit all-time. I want to hit all-time high too. All-time high means my crypto is gone up so high in value to the point where it has never ever been at, right? Now, all-time high also means that every single person on the planet Earth, not in your neighborhood, not at your workplace, not everyone that you know, it means every human being on the planet Earth is up under investments. Everyone. So let's take a step back and think about this, because I feel like people don't think about the psychology of trading. If every single person on the planet Earth is up on their investment, what do you think people are going to do? You think they're going to hold forever? No, they're going to sell. Bro, they're going to sell. You turn 50K to 200K. What are you going to do? You're like, whoa, I hit my goal. I hit 200K. I hit $250,000. I hit $500,000. I hit $1 million. Like, people hit like their goal. If it's at all-time high, people have hit their goal. So what are they going to do? I'm going to sell, use that money, invest in a business, go to a resort, live my best life, pay off debt, like whatever you want to do. So that is why every time prices hit all-time high, it's always followed by a crash every single time. So when prices hit all-time high, what do you have to do? You have to sell. We had multiple opportunities to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 opportunities, right? So that's why I say when prices hit all-time high, you have to sell because other people will sell, right? People will sell, right? But hey, do whatever you want. I'm just a random black guy on social media. All right. What we have to see to analyze new coins? I don't really understand that question. Like, what's your criteria? What's my criteria? My theory, well, this is just the way I live by. This is what allowed me to crush it in crypto. If you have a new theory, a new strategy, run with it, bro. Run with it, use it. If it works out for you, good, bro. You achieve your goal. Like, make that first 100K, 50K, 1 million. Then continue make that 1 million to 5 and 10 and just continue to grow, right? Like, there's more than one way to make money in crypto, right? Everyone looks at the market different. If it works for you, bro, keep using it. Keep going with it, right? So use whatever works for you. This is the thing about that, is that sometimes you can say something is basic, you can say something is standard, but the truth is that 90% of people lose money in crypto, right? 90% of people. If everything was so basic, so easy, so standard, then everybody would be winning, right? But the truth is 90% are losing. There's only a small amount of people who are actually doing it right, right? So as long as something works, keep on doing it, bro. Keep on doing it. If it's not working, then that's when you make tweaks and make changes to make it better, right? Right? It like, here it is. I'm going to tell you guys something that's so basic. You guys are going to be like, no duh, Naicke. That's so basic. Here's a way you can make money in crypto. All right. You guys are gonna be like, that's so stupid, bro. All right, ready? When prices goes down, you buy. Then when it goes up, you sell. That's it. Pretty basic. But people still don't do that. Pretty basic. Right? Like, pretty basic. Right. Okay. All right. We're going to look at Ethereum now. We're going to look at Ethereum. All right. Let's look at ETH. We're going to look at ETH. If everyone just did that one rule, guess what? Everyone would make money. If all you did was when prices went down and it hits a major support, you buy. Then it runs up, you sell. Guess what? You'll make 10K, then sooner or later you get to 50K, then 100K, keep going. Keep going, right? But here's the thing. The most important part in trading, like the most significant thing, right? The number one thing is risk management. That's the most important thing in trading. And risk management is the hardest thing to learn because risk management involves your emotions. And that's where people screw up, right? Oh man, I messed up. Let me trade on leverage and double my money. And then you lose again. Oh my God, let me double that leverage, try to make more. And then